I got this wonderful sprinkler controller gifted to me, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's inside. So you open it up and it says, "Do not return to store. You will open an amazing world for just 15 to 30 minute installation." Then you have your directions right here, your user's manual. You got some stickers for your wires if you're gonna switch out a controller for this one. And then a wiring diagram. And then the controller itself. This is Jedis for Jesus, and we are Bible-believing Christians. And if you want to find the truth, that is where you look. And it's got up to 8 stations, ground, 2 grounds, and a couple of other things that I'm quite not sure about right now. Power. Small little unit, not like the one that I have up there right now. It's twice as big. And then a mounting template with different holes on where to put it into the wall. And then you got your plug. Your screws and anchors. And that's all. That's what's all in the box. So I'm going to install the new sprinkler controller, and that's my old one up here, and I'm going to go ahead and take this one down, label all the wires that are in here, and I'm going to go ahead and install this one. So no more having that. So right now I'm only running 6 zones. I have one zone that right now I'm not using. So I'm going to go ahead and use these stickers. They give you some nice stickers 1 through 8 that you can actually put on the wires, so you know how to connect it to the new station. They give you a nice template so you know where to drill the holes in the wall to put the anchors in. So now I have my marks on the wall, and I can go ahead and start drilling the holes. Make this on fast speed so you don't have to watch as long as it took me to get these in there, drilling the holes and putting the anchors in and putting the screws in and attaching the unit to the wall. In this video at the 10-minute mark, that is where I will go through how to install this on your smartphone. So the first screw that you put into the wall, it go ahead and slides in, and then you have the other 2 holes that once you take this off here, then you go ahead and screw those 2 into the wall. So you put that first screw in, and then you go ahead and hang it, and then as I'm doing right here, putting the other 2 screws in, and now you go ahead and start hooking up all the wires 1 through 6, which I had, and you go ahead and put the common. They have 2 screws where you can put 2 common wires. For me, it was the front and the back. And here's the power source. I'm gonna go ahead and hook that in. And once you plug it in, you got the lights flashing, and then you go ahead and start setting up your system. You can do it manually, but I went ahead and did it on my phone. Tested it out here to see if the water would actually go on, and this is what happened. So then you got to go ahead and download the app to your phone and go through the whole setup of hooking it up to your Wi-Fi. Hold this down for 5 seconds, and there you go. It says hold down reset button for 5 seconds to reset your controller until the indicator light flashes green. And that is what it's doing. So I mark it on the app and hit next. Confirm that the lights on the device align with the pictures. So I hit that one again, next. Scan the QR code or add the device manually. Please keep your phone within 10 feet of the controller. So I guess there's a QR code in here. Right there. Well, let's see if that works. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Got some wires in the way. So I want you to go ahead and put your Wi-Fi password in. Now that I got that in there, the password of our Wi-Fi. And there we go. Now it's asking for the address, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And then it asks you to go ahead and press finish. Shows you the date. So for this example, to get this to start on your phone, I'm going to hit zone 2, which is the grass right there. So let's go ahead and get this to quick run, loading, and then we go down here at the bottom and hit run. There you go. It actually starts. So that's what it looks like on there. And that's actually going. And then I just wanted to go ahead and show you that when you press that, it actually goes off. So once you have this on your phone, there are so many things that you have to learn and create. And you can put all these different pictures on, like I'm showing you right now, of all our different zones, and you can actually put that in the app itself, these pictures, so you know what zone is what. So I'll go ahead and go through this again. So for us, this is zone 1, the roses. Zone 2, the front grass. Zone 3, the side of the house, the grass area. Zone 4, backyard grass. Zone 5, the strip along the fence. and zone 6 over there by the redwood trees on the other side of the house. So in the app on my phone, this is what it looks like, all the different zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all with the pictures of our yard. If you got any value out of this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload a brand new video. Thank you. First thing you want to do is go ahead and go to your app store in your smartphone and go ahead and type in this on the top and go ahead and look for the app and go ahead and click on Get, and it's going to go ahead and download it to your phone. Once you go ahead and open up the app, it's going to ask you if you want to allow or don't allow notifications, and you go ahead and pick appropriate, what you want, and then you go ahead and you gotta create an account. Then you go ahead and put in all your personal information, create an account, so you can go ahead and link your phone to the controller. So I created an account, and now I go ahead and move on to the next step. So now I can go ahead to the app and open it up, and then we see that I have to go ahead and add a controller. And on this point, you go ahead and say allow. So this application uses Bluetooth to set up device Wi-Fi. So number 1, make sure Bluetooth is enabled in the system setting app. Number 2, make sure Bluetooth is enabled in the control center. Number 3, make sure Bluetooth is authorized to the app. Number 4, keep your phone within 10 feet of the device to ensure a stable connection. Then go ahead and hit next to go to the next screen. It will scan and find your device. From this screen here, you can go ahead and see the weather, and you can go ahead and set up all your zones and how long you want to run and what days you want to run your system. So since I hooked up 6 wires, that is what is showing me on this screen here, that I have 6 zones. So I went ahead and hit the settings, and this is what shows up on the settings. Just looking around, gonna go right back to home and go to schedules, look around there a little bit. I just go ahead and look around and click on things and read them and try to understand what this all is. I want the water to go on 7 days a week, and that is what I'm looking for. And I believe I found it right there. So right here I see that it says add schedule. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, click on next, look around here, read a little bit, click next, and there you go. I got all the zones right there. Go ahead and hit zone 1. It shows minus and plus, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus sign up to 16 minutes, hit next, and it just looking around here, rain and how many inches, the temperature, when you don't want the water to go, 40 degrees, and wind speed. I changed that. Don't be afraid to click on things and look, and I'm looking for, there you go, start a Pacific time. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to start it at 4 in the morning. Alright, got that in there. Go ahead and hit next. And then you go ahead and put a name in there on whatever you want to call it. I just went ahead and called it first zone, and then I'm going to go ahead and call the second one second zone and go on. So then I go ahead and confirm it and finish. Now there you go, I got the first zone completed, and then I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that for all 6 zones. I'm going to go ahead and show you that I am going through all 6 zones. I'm going to go ahead and program it, doing this in fast speed here. And I just want to let you know that if you have the first time at 4 o'clock in the morning and it's going to go for about 15 minutes, go ahead and have the second zone start at 4:20. Do not have them start at the same time, or you're going to have low water pressure and it's not going to water the way you want it to water. Now I'm all done setting that up. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at what I put in, and going to go ahead and look at the zones, and right there it says quick run. You can go ahead and click on that on all the different zones and make sure that it is working and all your zones turn on. So on the right hand side here, you can go ahead and click on that, and you can actually go and add a picture of what area is being watered. So I'm going to go ahead and find the picture that I had taken earlier from my album here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the picture in. So I'm going to go ahead and let this app allow full access to my pictures, and then I'm just going to find the picture for zone 1. So I picked the picture, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply it, and it should show up for zone 1. There you go, the picture's in there, and then you can go ahead and write whatever you want down here. You have up to 255 characters to write what you want. Then when you're done, you go ahead and hit confirm, and you go ahead and go to your next zone and do the same thing until you get through all 6 of them. Didn't want to speed this up, want to show you that it's like how to get back to the zones, so you can go ahead and do your next zone, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you go ahead and click on zone 2 and go ahead and do the same thing I did for zone 1. So I went ahead and finished that all up, and now I got all my pictures on all the zones, and now I can go back to home. You can run all the tests that you want to make sure that it all works. At that point, you could go ahead and close the app down and call it a day. This is Jedis for Jesus. Hope to see you one day soon in heaven.